Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the G.I. Joe Classified series Zandar. So, let's get started. I actually have most of his stuff still attached to him, with the exception of his backpack. Let's get a little bit of focus on there. As you can see, this is a more modern rendition of him. I'm pretty sure this is how he's going to probably show up in the Skybound comics, because they have been classified series in a lot of their designs, which I really like. Shout out to everyone reading that book. If you're not, please go read it. It is fun. The companion books would be Transformers, Void Rivals, Cobra Commander, Destro, and now G.I. Joe. Oh, as well as Scarlet. So yeah, here we have it. Now, one really cool thing I want to point out right away is that I actually really like the sculpt. And again, they tried to fix that ball joint thing, but you can tell there the plastic is a lot thicker. Let me see if I can get a nice little zoom in. Zoomies on the zoom. So you can see there's that extra layer of plastic there. The ball joint still moves and stuff like that, but it kind of, you can tell like there's extra plastic. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm pretty sure that's something they're going to work out. You can actually take this off, and what's really cool, there's a little scar at the neck. I thought that was really cool. And the torso is actually still tattooed at the neck and the chest area, which is pretty dope. These are actually on there. I thought they would be like ones you can peel off. They're actually molded into the arm. So yeah. And then we still have our standard butterfly joint that you see there. Let me actually back this back up. There we go. We still have our butterfly joint. It's not as much as I would like it to be, but it is what it is. Let's see about lifting our arm up. Oh, my joint is tight. Let me see if I can get it up there. If I break it, I break it, right? Ooh. So I don't know if it's me or because it's cold here and rainy. Oh no, see, I can lift it up. It's actually really stiff. So before I finish this video, I'm going to heat him up and try that again. But as of right now, I cannot lift it. We do have a bicep swivel. We are pinless, and we do have a double joint. As far as the torso, because we just have this Kevlar design, which can be removed once you remove the arms, we actually have a really deep ab crunch, as well as a lower movement to add into more crunch. I don't know if you guys can see that, but with the extra movement down there, you can get pretty deep. You can see our head move, tilt left and right, but not so much for up and down. As far as legs, we have drop down. And with that, we actually get a little bit higher than 90 degrees. We have a thigh swivel. We have a boot swivel. And, ooh, really strong kneecaps. We have a double joint here in the knees, which I'm having some trouble without breaking because it's actually really, really tight. So that means because it's really cold here, I'm definitely going to have to take the time to heat this up. And yeah, I'm going to have to take a second look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that after this and go over the accessories. Then we also have beautiful and generous ankle pivot. But as you can see, a lot of my joints are very stiff or have high tolerances, so I have to be careful. Now, let's get back to our quick head sculpt for Zandar. Handsome Zandar is handsome. This is actually a really good sculpt. I'm not even gonna front. We have our bandana. We have our tattoos on the face. Can this move? Nope. Seems like that's glued in. But yeah, there you have it. I actually really like the little asymmetrical design. We have our sleeve over here. We have our tattoo arm over here. But yeah, man. Like, if you like Joe's, or you like the Dreadnoks, or you like this version of Dreadnoks, which is going to be like your classified / new comic version, I think you're going to be all right. Because this one actually, this Xander is actually really, really solid. I'm actually not going to put the scarf off. Ooh. So, because I want to see how it looks without it. Yeah. I think this is actually really cool. Oh, our focus ain't focusing today. So as you can see, it's actually pretty cool. And you have a little bit of wiggle room in the room, in the chest here. So as you can see, there's a bare body underneath. But obviously, if you don't swap those arms out, you'll be still stuck with their shoulder paladins. But I feel like if you take this off, you can get like the classic look out of it. You just won't have the harness here. Which, talking about accessories, as you can see, you can remove it, and you will have... I keep fixing the focus. I don't know what's going on. You have his handgun here. I don't know whether or not I should call this a machete or sickle or scythe of mini scythe, or I don't know what kind of blade this is, but this is a very sharp one. Not in real life, just in general. But we have this, and that was on our side holster. On our back, we have a knife with removable sheath. I'm actually going to put that back in before I don't lose that. And then on our backpack, we have our backpack here. These are not removable. They're there. And we have a larger rifle that Zandar comes with. Like a scoped harpoon rifle. And as you saw earlier, we have our pink scarf, which you can put on or off, depending on the kind of design or style that you want. But yeah, I actually really like this figure. It feels a little bit more flexible. And I don't know, I didn't grow up with the Dreadnoks, but I kind of really like this one. Dreadnoks weren't necessarily for me, but I did like them. I've always liked how crazy they were. I do appreciate their fun though in the comics, especially the Hama stuff. Especially because they're being portrayed really nicely in the Hama stuff, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the new stuff that's Skybound, it's really fun. Now, we've got our accessories, we've gone over articulation. I'm gonna go heat him up so I can redo that, and then we're gonna do the size comparison. I'll see you guys in a bit. So, now that we're in, let's talk about the size comparison. But more importantly, I did take off the flak jacket or Kevlar vest, whatever it is you want to call it, because I heated him up just so you guys can see what's going on. Once you see, it's a little bit easier for me to clearly bend the knee, but also lift the arm up. So as you can see here, as it rubs up against it, you'll get a little bit lower than that of the 90 degree, but you should technically, and please make sure you ride above his collarbone, because otherwise it won't ride up properly. And then it'll get stuck in between the plastic. I made that mistake here, got a little bit of warpage, but yeah, otherwise we're fine. So instead of me taking the time to put his vest back on, I'm actually gonna give him his scarf so he can be, you know, topless topless Zandar, right? I'm actually gonna try to stand him as quickly as possible. There we go. Handsome Zandar is handsome. Now, let's jump to the size comparison. I got him compared to the brother and the sister, depending on which continuity you're in. Here we are with Zartan and Zorana. Right? And if I take this off, there you go. So yeah, you know what you're getting into with this family. Size-wise now, you definitely know what you're getting into. Let's pop you back on. Here we are with other characters from the wave. I didn't use Saw Viper yet because I put him up on display. Here we are with Leatherneck and Daltone. So as you can see, different sizes, but I do like that. You kind of get something nice out of all of them, which is pretty dope. And that's what I really like about the Joe stuff. Even if they use similar parts, not everybody comes out the same size, same length, none of that. So it's really cool to kind of see that. Next up, with a bigger character from the Dreadnoks, here we are with Boa. I said Boa, wow. Road Pig, oh my God. I've just been all over the place. My apologies. And then we have Nagahide. Let me see. Yep, let's start with the feet again so you can see. Take these guys away. As we compare to some other lines and some other things. Crap. I forgot to grab a, what's the name? This kind of sucks. I forgot to grab an Action Force, but I'm going to try to include it in the photos at the end. Here we are with a Mezco Duke. Here we are with a Monster Force. All right. Here we are with a Marvel Legends Brother Voodoo. And, no, I don't have it. Oh, here we are. I'm actually going to stand them up off camera. I have a Cosmic Legion here, which I was experimenting, so please don't judge me. I was experimenting with some Warhammer weapons, which actually work in hand with them, with a Cosmic Legion. Not bad. The only thing I don't have here is an Action Force. I thought I had one out, but I don't, so I apologize. But I want to wrap this up with a nice little bow. I want to say thank you to you guys for tuning in. And if you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to do any of those things. If you don't, that's also cool too, because you watched this video. So thank you for your time, and I appreciate that. But most of all, I want to thank you guys for always tuning in. My regular viewers, I want to thank you guys for always tuning in. I appreciate you guys, because you guys appreciate me. And it's the holiday season, so make sure you're bundling up, because this weather's kind of crazy out here. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and the others around you, and be good. Do good. Drink water, guys. Later.